Hey everyone, happy Monday to you. It is March the 25th. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. I am out in the studio, as you can see. I did do a little bit of work last week. I did vlog, but I'm not going to put the footage in. It was a lot of frustration, actually, with the stickers, which I'm doing right now. That's what you hear. So I'll show you those when I get them finished. They did turn out really cute once I got it where it needed to be. The paper is the issue right now. I've already bought 2 things of paper. I really don't want to buy any more, but I don't know if I'm liking the way that it looks on this matte paper. I went with matte paper and it's more like paper, so I don't know. I can't afford the glossy paper, the ones that I normally get, because they're way expensive. So I just don't know what to do right now, because like I said, I've already bought 2 things of paper, of the matte paper, which I can use for other things like freebie stickers, things like that. But it's just the printing of it that I'm not liking. But it also could have been my printer. So I did do a cleaning on it and everything, so hopefully that will look better. So I'm gonna test it out with the bear stickers, the Save the Bee stickers. I did work on the Shrinky Dinks, and I'm going to show you those. They again were a disappointment. All last week was nothing but experimentation on a lot of things, on the stickers, on the Shrinky Dink. Now, I've never worked with Shrinky Dink ever in my life, so I didn't know what to expect. I just knew that they got little. I used a white printable Shrinky Dink paper, and in my head I thought they were gonna, you know, be clear. Don't ask. Again, I never worked with Shrinky Dink. I didn't know. But they do have a white border around them, and they printed very, very dark. Here, let me show you. Okay, one, they're a little bit bigger than what I anticipated, and they're darker. When they bake, they get way darker. So I bought transparent thinking that would help. However, it's not printable, so I have to do it by hand. So I am going to try that just to see what it looks like, to take a gander. And if I don't like that, I mean, I can use these. I can just size them down a little bit less, and then I can also change the colors in Procreate to a lighter color, so when they print the correct color. I mean, these are not bad. They're just darker than what I envisioned. And I will have to put UV resin on top of them to keep them protected, because they are not waterproof, water resistant, anything. If you get water on these, the ink goes away. So that is an issue. Oh my gosh, I just broke it. So, and they're also like that, so I need to put something on it. But this is where the issue is, even with the sticker. And I'm now wondering, you see the bleed there? How the, like the purpley color, that pink color is going into his beard. It's kind of doing that on my stickers. So now I'm wondering, and I don't think it started till I did the Shrinky Dink, but I'm not sure. So now I'm wondering if it's my file for this guy that's causing that issue. So I'm gonna have to go and take a look at that. I also did try to punch. I was gonna take this out, and then I was like, Jeannie, you haven't shown it. My bee coaster with the new fabric and a new needle. I did buy another needle because the needle that I used for the majority of this didn't have like a handle on it. It was just the needle, and there's no way I could have kept punching with that, and it started to not act right. So I wanted an adjustable needle, so I bought one, and it came yesterday, and that's what this is up here. So I think it's gonna work. But the problem, this fabric has to stay very taut, and when you're punching on, like, this is the frame I made, it kept getting slack on it, and so it didn't punch as well. And this fabric is very, look, there's a hole, and I didn't even do that when I punched. I think it just was happening because you cannot double punch. Like sometimes in my old material I would kind of go in the same spot again and it was okay. You cannot do that with this material. When you do, it makes the hole way too big, and that's what happened. So I think that's what happened is when I did the yellow, I got in the same holes as the black, and at first it was okay. It didn't do anything. But the more that I punched and caused more tension, it caused those holes to break and caused a hole. So this was a lot of trial and error on this guy. Just to check this material out. So I didn't want to go with a thinner yarn either, because that's another thing I could do. However, it's hard to find the size 2 yarn in the stores. And I had already bought all this yarn anyway, so I want to use the yarn that I have, right? Which will be fine with the other material, which I will use the other material for my pillows, for plushies, for rugs, all of that. This was specifically for my coasters, though, to try to get more of a detail in them. So, with that said, I'm staying with the size 4 yarn with the new needle that I bought, because I think the needle is fine. I am making a different frame. I'm just waiting for part of the, like the hooks that I need. It's totally different than the strips that I got from my big loom. These are more like metal, like what you use on, they have brushes for dogs that are like this, so they're like little teeth. So I'm waiting for that material. It should get here today, and Barry has got to help me to make it, because somebody's got to bowl that over and then the other person's got to staple it in. So it needs 2 people to really make it. So he's going to help me with that, and hopefully, from what I've saw on the internet with a lot of different punch needle people, that is what they use to keep their material really taut all the time. Like the hoops really don't work that well. You just have to keep on, you know, creating the tension with it. This did not work the way that it did with that other, well, the other material really didn't work all that great either, but it worked better than this. It just did not keep this tension enough. And that's the key with this material specifically. I think you have to keep it very taut. So, waiting on that, but I am going to try the hoop just to see. I do have a hoop, so I want to just see which one I can do, but I definitely want to make the frame loom to it. So that is what I'm up to this week, doing the Shrinky Dink by hand just to see what they look like. They may look really cool and I may want to go that way. Checking my file with the gnome for the stickers, and I do have a list over here of all the things that I want to create for these 2 things, for the spring collection and the Save the Bee collection. So I want to do a plushie, I want to do the pins, I want to do car coasters, maybe the punch needle coasters, maybe even die cut stickers. So there's a lot I want to do. So I need to get busy. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But when I get the stickers done, I will show you them. Okay, here are the sticker sheets. Y'all, I really don't think I like this paper. Just, I don't know. I'm going to print them on the paper that I normally do and just see if I like that better, which I know I'm probably gonna, but there's no way I can afford that paper. Okay, well, I like it. I just like it so much better on the glossy paper. It prints so much clearer, and so that is what I'm gonna go with, because I'm not happy with the matte. The matte bleeds too much. I don't understand that. So yeah, so definitely going with the glossy paper. Yay! Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, March 27th. took Scooter to the vet. He's a-okay. She did suggest to get him on senior diet because his kidneys are a little funky, but he's an old guy. He's almost 17. So, other than that, he looked really good. So, yay! I worked on my new bee. Look how cute it is, y'all. I did change the material again to the one that has a little bit of a bigger hole because of my yarn. I think the other material will work if I can get a size 2 yarn, but I want to use up this yarn first because I bought a whole bunch of it and I want to go ahead and use it. The only yarn that really doesn't work even with this material with this size needle is the one that has sparkles in it. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. But look how cute. And this hoop, which I got from the Santa Claus kit from Hobby Lobby, works great. It's got like a tongue and groove. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then it also has a screw that I take a screwdriver and screw it really tight to make it stay taut. And it's working fantastic. So I think I finally found the Holy Grail for my coasters. So I'm so excited. I'm about to cut this out and go ahead and glue it and put it on a coaster backing. So let me do that and I will be right back. Cute. It's still showing a little bit of the fabric, but that's because I'm trying to do it on camera. This one's going to be mine anyway. I always like to keep a couple of my things. This was one of the bees that I did, but then it looked like it was too small, so it's just trial and error. But aren't they cute? I just love them. I love the little bees. They're adorable. I think I didn't go far enough over on the line, and that's why I got that. So that will be part of the Save the Bees, and I think that's all I'm going to do for the Save the Bees as far as punch needle coasters go. And it, you know, so I'm going to work on making some more of those so I can get those together and get all that up. I'm still hoping by the end of this week. Might be looking more towards the end of next week. So we'll see. But that is my plan. And maybe and then I'm going to do a flower for the coaster. Just a cute little flower. And I don't know quite what flower I want to do. I don't know if I want to do a tulip or just a Cosmo. I think a Cosmo would be so cute. So I think that might be what I'm going to do. So those are the plans. I still need to, looking at my list over on my board, I still need to do the plushie gnome. Oh, and I don't know if I've talked to y'all. If I have, I will edit this part out. If it's not edited out, then I've not talked to you about it. But I did look at the transparent Shrinky Dink. It's just not going to work. It's not going to be what I wanted it to be. So what I'm going to do is I am going to lighten the colors on my artwork and use the white Shrinky Dink to make the pins. Here is the bear, but he's so dark. He's darker than what I anticipated, and I really don't like him this dark. But I did put a UV resin top coat on him so that he would be durable. So he's at least got that. So I think they're going to work. And what's exciting is, like, my pins are going to be a little bit smaller. I had envisioned them being a little bit smaller. So this could even be a magnet. I could put a magnet on the back of it and it could be put on the refrigerator. Wouldn't it be cute? Or in a locker, whatever, right? I think it would be so cute. So I just need to lighten up the colors because they bake or whatever it is so much darker. So I need to work on doing that and get the Shrinky Dink pins done. And then other than that, I think we're good. The sticker sheet has turned out okay. turn out really well. Oh, I do want to make a button gnome, so I need to work on that. I still have quite a bit to do, but I've been kind of, you know, experimenting, and when you experiment, it takes time. So luckily now, I think, especially with my coasters, I think I've got it where I want it to be, so I'm happy with that. And then the Shrinky Dinks, I've got them almost to where I want them to be. Just need to lighten up the colors on the bear and the gnome. And then I can work on the plushy gnome because I really want to do, I think I can get it, I think I can do it. I really do. Because it is a simple design, relatively. So I think I could do it. Especially if I just do the hat in the gnome itself and like don't have him have a little flower on his hat or have him holding a flower, because that's way too little, too small, detailed. But just to have him look like a gnome, I think would be pretty good. So those are all the things that I need to work on. Me and Barry both we're talking about the stickers, and I am just not happy with the matte stickers. I should have known better because I tried them before and I didn't like them. That's why I went with the glossy. It just, the details are so much crisper on the glossy printer paper for the stickers. So I still not sure if I want to invest that much money on the sticker sheets. I mean, but I can use them for me too. So, but that I'm going to see. I am going to do the paper that I have left. I'm going to make those sticker sheets, and if they sell, then that will probably be enough, or at least part of it, to be able to buy more paper if what I put out on my store will sell, you know. So I've been watching the Great Pottery Throwdown. I've watched all the seasons I can watch. Yeah, I think I'm going to get into pottery. I have a potter's wheel already because I used it when I was making my D&D resin dice. It helps sand them, polish them, and all that kind of stuff. So I already have that. It's the kiln that I don't have, and I looked, and there's not even a place around here that I can, like, hey, can I use your kiln? Can I pay to use your kiln? But you can do it outside, so I don't know. But there's also air dry clay that we can use as well. So be looking out for some videos about that probably. I want to make a lamp. You know, I don't know, but I'm excited about that. But for right now, I need to finish, or yeah, continue to work on my coasters and everything else that I want to get done. So I will talk to y'all later. Thanks so much for watching this video this week. And just check out next week's video to see what else is going on. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Alright, talk to you later.